it too late to join YouTube? So this is pretty much the story of my life. I'm always the last to find things out, the last to join things like Facebook and Twitter, and I'm perpetually late to the boat, as Phil would say. For example, here's what I was like in high school. Hey, have you seen that new video? You know, the one with the thing? It was hilarious, right? What video? Oh, I can't believe you haven't seen it. It's all over the place. Well, I only use the internet for school stuff, so... But you have, like, a MySpace, right? What's MySpace? I only wish that were an exaggeration. But for some reason, I always thought YouTube was just this weird website for cat and baby videos. It was mostly good for listening to music without paying for it. And it was only this past summer that I really discovered this community of vloggers and video makers that had existed for years, and I just thought it was so cool that a bunch of amateurs could create such amazing products that they're putting online for people to enjoy for free. But if their product is good enough and enough people like it, then they can actually get paid for it, which was mind-blowing to me because I'd always had this idea that only a few lucky people got to do what they truly loved for a living, and the rest of us just had to pick something practical or something that you can get a traditional job with so that you can make enough money to live on. Because let's face it, sometimes we like to pretend money doesn't matter, but it makes the world go round, doesn't it? But now I was finding out that there was this whole community of creators who were not only leaving behind the traditional route, but they weren't trying to be famous by the usual method of pleasing the masses either. They were making things that they liked the way they wanted to, and a maybe smaller but very devoted audience would find them and appreciate the things that they were making. And it was like, it didn't matter that they weren't as famous as the more mainstream people because they were doing what they wanted, and because of the internet, other people were enjoying it and appreciating it. And I know I'm romanticizing it. Come, join me, join the YouTube revolution, fight for the freedom of the people. Liberté, égalité, fraternité. Anyone who's French or speaks French, I apologize profusely. I should also probably apologize to Ben for pretending to be him. Sorry. And there's a dark side to YouTube and everything. Dun, 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 dun. But it was still a huge revelation for me. So I started realizing that I wanted to give video making a try because all these other people were inspiring me and giving me ideas. And also I really liked the idea of meeting people from all around the world who like the same things as me and really feeling a part of this community that I had discovered. So when Becoming YouTube first started, Benjamin Cook invited everyone to join him and start vlogging if you've ever wanted to. And I thought about it, but it didn't start yet. As you may have noticed, that was about 6 or 7 weeks ago. And I think part of it was I thought it was too late to start because everyone who's my age who's making videos started when they were like 15. And I don't have a very nice camera, and I was thinking, oh, my videos are going to be bad. Why would anyone watch my videos when they can watch all these other videos that are so much better? But also, I think a lot of it is down to the fact that I'm a beaver. Yeah, I'm a beaver. You know, like, okay, we need a demonstration. Where's the... Here it is. Oh, let's get rid of that. So there's this personality typing thing that I learned from my high school economics teacher. And if you've ever heard of like the colors personality type, it basically corresponds to that one, except it uses animals instead of colors. And so you have two spectrums that are perpendicular, and one is extroverted to introverted, how extroverted versus how introverted you are, and the other is indirect versus direct. And so up here, they are extroverted, which means they like to be around other people. They get their energy from being around other people, and indirect, which is, I guess, you don't really like conflict kind of thing. And those are the Labrador Retriever. And these people are really loyal, they make really good friends, they're really nice, they like people to like them. So they're always trying to please other people and be nice to people. And then down here with indirect and introverted, you have the beaver, which is what I am. And basically, we like charts and graphs, we like to analyze things, sometimes too much. We like to read the directions, that's a big thing. We like to do things correctly the first time, instead of just running in and starting to drill holes in things. We want to sit down and read the instructions first and make sure we're doing it right. So then over here with direct and introverted, you have the lions. And these are the people who are like your leaders. They come into a situation and they immediately take charge, and they're good at getting things done. Like, one of the good things is you need a good balance between lions and beavers, because the beavers will be the ones who are reading the directions and making sure that everything's being done correctly, but then the lions will be the ones who will come in and say, okay, we need to get started now. We've read the directions enough. Let's get things done. And finally, up here with extroverted and direct, we have the otters, and these are the people who just like to have fun. They're extroverted, so they like to be around people, but they love being like the center of attention, and they just like to party. If you're wanting to have a party or something, they're the ones that you want to go with. They're the ones you want to hang out with because they're just a lot of fun to be around, and they make everything more fun. But then the downside is sometimes they're too busy goofing off to actually get any work done. And here I just filled in the different colors so you can see, like, green goes with the beaver, blue goes with Labrador Retriever, red goes with lions, and orange goes with otter. And I've actually seen lots of different variations on this. Like, some people use different colors, which is why it's kind of confusing, and I don't like the colors as much as the animals. And you might have noticed that this is pretty similar to the 4 humorous personality types, which corresponds to the 4 Hogwarts houses, except instead of these they have like neurotic and calm or something, which messes up these two, and bleh. So they don't correspond exactly. But anyway, I think it's really interesting that even though I feel so solidly a beaver, which is most similar to a Ravenclaw, which is the opposite of a Gryffindor, on Pottermore I got sorted into Gryffindor. But I think that's because I've been going through a sort of otter phase lately, which gives me more Gryffindor characteristics, and people's personalities are complex and blah blah blah. But why was I telling you this? Oh yes, because I'm a beaver. So that means that everything I do has to be carefully planned out and thought out and done in multiple drafts. Even the fact that I took the time to draw out a diagram and explain it all in detail instead of just telling you beaver is like green and melancholic, look it up if you're interested, goes with the fact that I'm a beaver. So when I was thinking about starting to make videos, I had to think about it, plan it out, think about it some more, redo the plans. So here we are, weeks and weeks after I first started seriously thinking about making videos. No tripod. No problem.